Hello everyone, my name is DJ Smooth, straight out of Cape Town in South Africa, and welcome to the Money.Finance. Let's go straight to those like buttons. On the count of three, please help us click those.
And subscribe.
Click, 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 click. We appreciate you guys joining us. Here's another exciting episode for us to learn about money.
Absolutely. And on today's topic, we are going to talk about why you should be making your cheddar on the internet.
I think the first thing I'd like to throw out there is a disclaimer that we are not financial experts. We are just young people that are passionate about making money. We are passionate about entrepreneurship, and we want you to be as passionate as we are so we can all be financially liberated. Now, we've taken down some notes and some points on why you should be making money on the internet. You guys have seen that during the lockdown, we're all stuck inside the house. A lot of us were forced to learn how to make money online. E-commerce
Absolutely.
is the future, and that's why I'm sitting next to this guy, you know? And a quick one. Okay, I'll start with my first point. Maybe I'll give him three, you'll give him three?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Some of my notes that I put together. Number one says, earn a virtually unlimited income. You can make lots and lots of passive income online. One of the biggest reasons, if not the biggest reason why making money online is awesome is because your income potential is nearly limitless. Number one. Number two, you make money on different currencies. There is not really a cap on how much money you can earn online. If you're good at what you do, you can literally make more money in 1 month than many people make in an entire working lifetime or an entire year. That is if you're passionate, just like this guy. That's why I'm next to him, so I can learn as much as he knows about digital currencies and how to make money online. This is especially true if you're making money with all sorts of different things online. Right. Okay, I've written down my notes and they're very long, but I'll try to cut them down quickly. But what I want to say is start making money online. The future is digital. The future is e-commerce. If you look at the past 20 years, the fastest growing companies, let me say the top 20 fastest growing companies have been digital or tech companies. Because why? They are digital companies. They are e-commerce. They are making money on the internet. When are you going to start?
Absolutely. And on my side, I'll start with first, you need a permissionless ecosystem. So what does that mean? I mean, let's look at you on the businesses that you have been able to run. You realize that in the world, in the physical normal world, not on the internet, in the real world, if you want to start a business in something, let's say you say, oh, I want to start selling alcohol. You're going to get hit with, but you need a liquor license. And I'm sure you have been in a space where you need to start something, but then you've got stopped because of some paperwork or red tape. Yeah. Or to start a real estate, they'll tell you that maybe you need some kind of a license. There's always something, right, to stop you from doing it. But on the internet, all of that doesn't exist. You can start anything anywhere, and you don't need permission from anyone or some weird license. You can really just get plugged in, set up a website, and already you are in the world making money. And it's free ecosystem that you can use. There's free resources. There's a free YouTube. You don't need to pay for hosting costs. Whereas if you start to set up a coffee shop right now, what are you going to need? You need space, you need stuff, you need coffee machines, you need a whole lot of other things. Online, you can build anything you want. I would say you can build a business, even a $1 million business, for absolutely zero upfront costs. So that is one of the things that I would start with. You need a permissionless ecosystem.
And set your own hours, because it's your own time. Right. Just like this guy travels all over the world, I travel all over the world. I work from LA, I work from New York, I work from Johannesburg, from Nigeria, from anywhere. Right. I love traveling. So I've got my laptop next to me and I've got my cell phones. I've been able to build businesses that can function in my absence, and I can go all over the world just using my computers to make money on the internet online. So it is great to earn your income online because you get to set your own hours. You can work early in the morning, you can work late at night, you can work on weekends while you're traveling overseas, anytime in between. You're totally in charge of your own hours and your own work schedule. This is great for people with families or the type of person that doesn't fit into a 9-to-5 routine or a regular job. So you can be your own boss, set your own times, but guys, you gotta be disciplined. If you're gonna work for yourself, it means you don't have a boss, you don't have somebody who says, hey, do this, when did you do that? Set your own goals, guys, set your own deadlines, make sure that you meet them, write down your notes, write down those daily goals all the time, use all the different tools that all these different tech companies are offering you on the internet. But guess what? the internet is the future and you should be making money on the internet.
Absolutely. And I would add also you need affordability. You need to be in an ecosystem where it's affordable for you to start something. So I've built, like I say, 8 years ago, my net worth was $200. I was working for other people in their gardens, cutting grass and all that stuff, right? But the moment I switch on the internet, I don't work as hard as it is to cut grass, but I make more money. So I've managed to really build multi-million-dollar empire without having to invest too much money. For a lot of people to produce the type of income that I produce online in the real world without the internet, they would need to throw up a lot of capital upfront. They would have to borrow money from the bank. They won't even make as much money as I do, right, on the online.
Yeah.
In the real world, they will need a lot of capital, a lot of jargon to go around. Whereas on the internet, my beginning was easy. I just had to learn how to build a website. And I had to figure out a way to get myself out there, which means I had to now start creating content and then to build a store online and get a payment method to receive money. Well, there's a free one for that. There is PayPal. And then marketing, or there's social media for that, right? So there is all these free tools that you use. And for someone who just want to get started, the internet is the best thing ever. If you think about this, just go 20 years ago. Nobody would be talking about starting a business with zero costs. Right now, that exists. So you need to aim for affordability. That's why you should be building a business on the internet, because there is no excuses. If you're listening to this podcast right now, it means you have a mobile phone and you have an internet connection. That's really all you need to get started.
And guys, making money online, it's fun. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be frustrating at times. Some things you don't understand, but it's really boring at all. And oftentimes you'll be taken in directions that you never thought you would go. Every day poses different new challenges and different new tasks, etc. No day is the same. Days are different. Sometimes your internet is down. Sometimes the kids are making noise in the house. Things differ, but you are the master of your own destiny, guys, and you choose your own path. Digital marketing is great because you get to forge your own path. You make money however you want in whatever niche you choose in. And guys, there's all sorts of different ways. I think we need a follow-up video to this one because people are going to say, but how and where do I start?
Yeah.
I know there's ways you can make money off affiliate marketing. There's ways you can make money off becoming a forex trader. There's ways in you can make money off being an investor and learning cryptocurrencies. There's ways in making money online out of reading adverts or listening to music,
right?
And that you get paid for that, or coming up with payoff lines for companies, you get paid for that, or coming up with digital work or graphic design work for other people, or you can go on Fiverr and use other people who are talented, who've got the knowledge and the know-how, and then you become the middleman. You facilitate these deals and you make money online. There's all sorts of different ways, and I kind of feel this video does deserve a follow-up video where we can write them down, all the different things or the different ways in how you can start making
But
money.
also, those subjects will come along as you keep listening to this podcast. A good example, on my next point actually, is that you need leverage. What do I mean by leverage? So when I was working for that man in his garden, cutting grass, going to other people's houses and cutting grass, physical work, right? And uprooting some stuff, planting new trees in other people's homes, that was hard work. But you know what? None of that work I don't benefit from that work anymore to this day. I planted trees for people in their homes, but the trees are larger now. They probably even bear fruits now because it's 8 years later. I don't get anything from that. And that is not the way to work. You need leverage. Leverage means that you can use this very same thing multiple times, right? You don't have to do things 20 times for it to be effective or profitable. For example, I made a video at the beginning of the year on YouTube showing people how to use a certain platform called Binance. And Jamie right here, she edited that video. We uploaded it on the 1st of Jan of the year. To this day, that video has now 600,000 views. People from around the world have used it, and I had an affiliate link of the product that I was showing people to use. And you know what? It had generated over $20,000 just like that. So one video, it's out in the world, people are watching it, there's an affiliate link attached to it. I generated $20,000 from affiliates, plus also the money that YouTube pays me. Right now, as we speak, someone is watching that video. That's what leverage is. And that's why making money online is better than even having a 9-to-5 job, because you get to keep your work. You own what you do. You work once, You only work once, and then the work that you create or the value that you generate becomes valuable over time, and it can still be utilized to make you more money. So if you're looking for leverage, get on the internet.
And you are on the cutting edge, guys. Just my last point, being an internet marketer or just being an internet entrepreneur is great because you also get to always be on the cutting edge of technology. You get to know what's going on all over the world. You get to know new trends, and you get to know the trajectory at which the online world is going, as opposed to your other counterparts or your friends and family who might not be aware because they're not as often on the internet as you are. The internet is consistently changing at all times, and the world is always evolving. Working in the digital marketing industry means you will always be on top of all new advances. So we'd like to encourage you with this video to get online, start learning how to make money online. And a quick one once again, the disclaimer says DJ Sbu and Great Jabesi are not financial experts. We're not here to advise you or tell you what to do, but we are merely just here to create a conversation around money and to encourage you to go out there and do the hard work, do your own research, get professionals to help you in what you can do. We are merely just here sharing our experiences and encouraging you to follow our path as well.
Absolutely. And lastly, on my side is you need the whole world. Look at the winners who won in the world. I mean, these people were traveling around, and back in the day, that was the model, right? You build a ship, you take a new direction, you don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
And you would end up into a new place, and you're going to call it that you discovered that place, right?
Yeah.
Because these people were conquering. So for you to make money online, I mean, one of the advantages is that you're now exposed to the whole entire world instead of just sitting in your own little apartment or in your own country, just serving to a few number of people. The same thing that you might be selling, or the value that you might be creating, might not be accepted by the people here, but it might be accepted by the people in Japan, right? Or it might be only 1% of the people around you in your country might be interested, or around in your neighborhood, maybe only 1%. And you might say, oh, 1% is a very small number. Okay, but what if it's 1% of every country? Now the numbers just grow. So you need the whole world to have, with leverage, to multiply the return or the value that you'll be creating by distributing it on the internet. So that's the last one that I could give out.
Let's make money online, guys. Let's create this wealth, and let's be dope, man. We're the future. E-commerce
Absolutely.
is the future. Digital currencies are the future. And we're here to encourage you to make sure that you go out there and do the hard work. Guys, remember, you have to work smarter.
Yeah.
Some of us, your big homies, have worked harder back in the day, but now you have got the resources, or you've got the opportunity of working smarter using the internet.
And it's possible, by the way. It's not. These things we're talking about are not really not possible. It is very possible. It's that you think about this. If I don't have a college degree or anything like that, and I was able to learn about how the internet works, how to create value on it, and how to monetize it. These are things that anyone can do, especially if a lot of you guys who have degrees, you're smart and all that stuff. It should be really easy to get in, figure out your way out. You already have a trade perhaps that you can do. You just have to bring it on the internet, and you can even make a lot more money than some of us are making right now, right?
You probably even did not watch the other videos. His story, quickly as we wrap up the video, is that he just came into this country. He was working, cleaning for people, selling pot plants, etc. And then he got introduced to the internet. 8 years later, he has built a company that is worth more than $2 million just out of using the internet and his laptop and the Wi-Fi. You can do the same.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Make more money and reassure yourself that you need money, you want to make money, and you're going to get the money.